Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the past. But really, it's not that far in the past anymore. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, today is May 12th, 2020, Tuesday. I really thought my next video update would be something like, well, courts are reopened and we're in line and we're hoping to find a court date eventually in sometime in June. And then in June I would update saying, hey, we got a court date. And then in June we would have our court date. So I checked online this morning and they had said that, not like they as in like adoption places, but the Bulgarian justice people said that they were doing online court. And so yeah, so I'm like, oh, hopefully this means what I think it means and things will start moving forward. And then I want to say like 10 o'clock, not even. Yeah, must have been around 10. I got a phone call and I look at the phone and it says my agency name. And I'm like, oh, she's probably calling to let me know that courts are back up and running. And when she has a court date, she'll let me know. So I pick up the phone and she's like, did you get my email? And I'm like, nope. She's like, I sent you an email this morning. I didn't hear back, so I'm calling you. I'm like, okay. She's like, I got urgent things. And I'm like, okay. So anyway, I ended up getting the email, like, she resent it, and then I got both copies. Anyway, internet's funny these days. Anyway, I got a court date, and the judge needed an additional declaration from me. Just basically saying that I'm accepting her regardless of her ethnic origins, and that I promise to do my post reports. So anyway, so they needed that done before court. Court, as you guys probably all know by now, May 19th. Today's the 12th. 1 week. 1 week. When she said May, I think my jaw hit the floor. And then she said the 19th, and it was even further. And it was like, it is the best, beautiful day ever because that's my older brother's birthday. So how amazing is that? That May 19th, my mom became a mom. May 19th, I will become a mom. So it's just, I was like, literally got chills. Anyway, so then it's like, okay, I need this declaration notarized. And at first I thought she was going to say, just sign it, send it, we will send it to the lawyers, blah, blah, blah. She's like, we don't have time to do it through ours. So I need you to go get someone local to get this thing notarized so we can send it off because they need it for Thursday. And I'm going, today's Tuesday. So as soon as I got off the phone with her, I called my go-to lawyer and I'm like, hey, are you guys open? And they're like, yes, we're an essential service. I'm like, okay, how can we make this happen? And she's like, well, she's on the phone with someone else right now, but I'll take down your information of what you need and she'll give you a call back. So I went and I called my mom and I like spilled everything to my mom. And then while I was on the phone with my mom, she called back and she's like, yeah. So she gave me the details of back alley notarization. I'm like, yeah, that sounds so sketchy. This is like the most sketchy thing ever right now. But it's totally normal. Let's just get stuff notarized in the back alley. But basically they're doing stuff in the back alley so they don't have to have people come in, so they don't have to sanitize things in it. But yeah, I got like 20 questions of, have I been in contact with people? Am I sick at all? Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so long story short, I'm like, okay, what time do you want me to come in? And this is like 11:45. And she's like, can you get here for 11? I'm like, on my way. Quickly get dressed. And I'm lucky because me getting dressed is like Taylor's sign to get in the bedroom that I'm leaving because I'm never dressed in the house. So Taylor quietly went. She's probably like, thank God she's finally leaving. So anyway, quickly ran to the bank to get out cash. To pay the notary in the back alley with cash, and then and hand sanitized like 5 million times in the process, and I still smell it, and I'm very scent sensitive, so I actually have kind of a headache starting from this hand sanitizer scent. Anyway, so I went and I got my stuff notarized. I picked up a package that was waiting for me that I wasn't picking up for a while because I had no reason to just go out to get that, but I was right beside it. So anyway, so I picked up the package, came home, like within 30 minutes and sent it off to the agency. I'm like, yeah, I told my mom, I'm like, done. She's like, that was fast. I'm like, yeah, I live in a small town. So anyway, so sent that off, and agency sent it off to my NGO in Bulgaria, and then they will send it off to the judge to have it there in time for court on Tuesday. So yeah, craziness. Now typically, in a typical world, court order, adoption order will take about a month, and then pickup's in about a month. With travel restrictions and stuff, I have no clue how this is going to play out. However, a month from then would be June 19th, would be a Friday, and I actually don't want pickup to be that week. I have, my reasonings are, one, financially, I need my June pay. I need my June pay. I don't know how else to put that. I need my June pay in order to travel. Financially, I need it. So if it's the week after that, which would be June 26th, that would be honestly the best magical travel date in the whole bloody world, would be June 26th as travel. Because, one, it's her birthday. Two, it will be after my June pay. And three, it is my last day of work, so I can take my adoption leave day that day. And then I'm off for summer, so 2 whole months with her before I even start my adoption leave. So instead of getting 8 months off with her, I get 10 months off with her. And she's home all summer. Now with traveling and stuff like that, I have no idea if that's how it's going to work out. It could be that I'm not actually going to pick her up until July. I don't know. I mean, that's only a month, only 5 weeks from now that I'm doing this, right? But I have a feeling that if we are opening up in June, traveling will be happening in June. I wouldn't like it sooner. I would not like it early June or anything like that, just because it takes away that time off, because my maternity leave would then start in June, and then 2 of those months are technically wasted in July and August. Also, any time before my June pay, I honestly don't know how I'm going to make it financially. My brother will probably lend me money, but it makes things really tough. Should not have bought a VR headset. My brother talked me into that. We thought things were going to be delayed, but thanks to the virus, I'm actually having things sped up. So anyway, I don't want this video to be too long. I will update next after court, which is kind of crazy because after court, these vlogs are going to start being posted. Isn't that insane? Like, the time has actually come. Right now, which I don't know what vlog number I'm on, but I'm not sure if this will be up before the shower or not. I highly doubt it. But right now we have a shower planned for the 27th of June. But, as you just heard my timeline for things, I don't think we're going to make it. So my mom is actually, my mom is ordering the high chair that I need. And then my mom will order the car seat as soon as it either comes in or until I get to the point where I'm like, we can't wait any longer, because shipping's taking about 2 to 3 weeks right now. The car seat that I want, the fabric is a new fabric, and it's by Peg Perigo, which is in Italy, which their factories just reopened yesterday. So I don't know if I pre-order it, if it would actually come in time for her. So we're going to hold off and wait and see, because if we might get to a point where I'm like, screw it, we will wait for it, or we might get to a point where I'm like, screw it, let's order it. The thing is with West Coast Kids is in Calgary, so it's a bit of a drive, but if I absolutely had to, I can drive to the city to pick it up. They're doing curbside right now, and their stores are actually opening up on Thursday. So if it comes to that point where I end up just grabbing whatever random print they have because I need one, then that's what I'll do. But it's just kind of crazy now, because it was like, oh, let's put the shower at the end of June. I know it's kind of early before she comes home, because I was thinking she'd come home end of July, maybe August. And that was my like naive wishful thinking, because I was like, realistically, it might not be till October. Anyway, so I was like, yeah, let's put it at the end of June. It's her birthday, blah, blah, blah. And now it's like, okay, like wild ride time. Things are bulleting through. So it's exciting, it's scary, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. All I need for her is her high chair, which my mom is taking care of, my car seat, which my mom, well, I shouldn't say my mom, my parents are taking care of my high chair. My parents and my aunt and uncle are taking care of the car seat. They're splitting it. And yeah, so those are like the only two things are must-haves. Everything else we will deal with as we need to. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. Nothing goes as planned with us. Like, even I have, which I'm going to show you because by the time you see this video, I'm dropping literally everything. I'm dropping. I wrote on this because this is like my announcement board that I wanted to put, and I put June. And I'm like, I'm hoping like June 13th, mid-June. I'm hoping before her birth date was basically what I was thinking. And I'm like, okay, I'll put June. And now that's changing to May. Isn't that insane? And not only May, but like the best day it possibly could have been in May. Like, oh, I love that it's my brother's birthday. I don't know that he loves it because he's like sharing that date. But honestly, that date is not going to matter beyond this year because I don't think I'll celebrate that as her forever day. I will probably celebrate the day I pick her up as her forever day. But still, it's just one of those things where it's like my mom became a mom on that day, and then I'm becoming a mom on that day. So anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. So excited! And it's really crazy that I now have to edit all these videos. I've been editing as I go for the most part, but there's a couple I haven't got around to, and I also need to finish editing the travel videos. But I actually need to get stuff done now because they're going to start being posted. So anyway, thank you so much. I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.